So our variables are co-integrated, and we have three co-integration equation. So as the variables are co-integrated, now we can run the vector error correction model because the variables are co-integrated. Okay, then I go to quick, then group statistics. No, sorry, I go to estimate var. Okay, I'm going to quick estimate var. Then I choose the vector error correction model because the variables are co-integrated. Now I'm putting all the endogenous variables GDP, HI, cons and LR that I'm putting, and our lag should be 5. Our lag should be 5. That means lag selection uh, is actually the 5. Here I put 5 because the lag selection model asking me to take the 5 lag, so I put here 5 lags. So that we have done here. 4 endogenous variables, and we choose vector error correction model. Okay, then we choose the number of co-integration. Here it is, here number of co-integration. I click here. So number of co-integrating, it is 1, but I actually it should be 3 for this particular model, because the Johansen test the Johansen test uh, is asking me the Johansen test is asking me to give 3 co-integrated equation. So I'm writing here 3 because the Johansen test is asking me to take 3 error term or 3 co-integrated equation. So I'm putting here 3, and this one, okay, this one is 3, right? This one is 3. So then I go to basic. So this is my model. The model is set nicely. So now I can estimate this particular model, this particular VECM model. Okay, I press OK. So this is my model after VECM model. So here you can see we have 3 co-integrated model. It's number 1, number 2, number 3, right? And so we have this one, this one, this one. 3 co-integrated model are here, and this is my another model, right? This is my model DGDP, DHI, DCons, right? And here you can see DLR. And in this model we assume that all the variables become stationary after first difference. So yeah, and we just assume that all the variables become stationary after first difference. That we have assumed without checking. Without checking, we have assumed that all the variables become stationary after first difference. So now, yes, no, you see that all the variables are have first difference. You can see all the variables have first difference. So the variables become stationary. You can see the first difference, right? All the variables become first difference after estimating VECM model, and they have become s- become stationary automatically. They have become stationary automatically. So now you can see all the variables become stationary, right, after running VECM model, right, all have become stationary after running VECM model. That you can see from here, right? Okay. Okay, now okay, so this is my model, right? Okay, and what is happening here? So we have three error term. This is error term number 1, error term number 2, error term number 3. We have the three error term, and this one is the dependent variable. It is the dependent variable. It is the dependent variable, and it is the dependent variable. So here we have four dependent variable, right? Right, we have the four dependent variable. And what about this one? This is the coefficient. This is standard error. This is t-value. This divided by this, you can get it. So actually this one is the t-value. So also something like this, this divided by this, you can get it. What is this one? T-value. But here is no p-value. So we want to know the p-value. The p-value is probability value, but here is no p-value. Okay. So we want to know p-value. So what is to be done? So we go to proc. We go to proc to know the p-value of all the variables, right? So normally if the p-value is less than 5%, then that particular variable becomes significant. So that is the guideline all the time. All the time, what is the guideline? If the p-value is less than 5%, then that particular variable becomes significant. But here we do not have any p-value. Okay, now the question is that how to get that p-value? Okay, we go to proc. Here you can see proc, and we go to make system and order by variable, right? I click here, order by variable. So you can see all the model now. So this one is the first model, and DGDP is the dependent variable, and this is the second model. DHI is the dependent variable, and dcons is the third dependent variable, and it is the model, and DLR is the fourth dependent variable, and that is the fourth model. Okay, but here I need only this one, the first one. That only I need. That only I need. Okay. So what I shall do, I shall copy the whole things. I want to copy the whole things, right? I just copy the whole things, right? And here you can see the DGDP has three co-integrated model. You see first one C1, that is the first co-integrated model, and this is the first co-integrated model, and C1 is the coefficient. of this co-integrated model. Okay, the second one, C2, is the coefficient of the second co-integrated model until this, right? Co-integrated model. Okay, the C3 is the third co-integrated model, that is here, from here to until this. So we have the three co-integrated model here, right? And C4 is the coefficient of the DGDP1. C5 is the coefficient of DGDP2, and so on. And finally C24 is the constant, is the constant for this whole model. Okay, C24 is the constant of this whole model.